Welcome back to another episode of Condo Review, where we share with you in-depth information about new launches so that you can make informed decisions with confidence. Hi, I'm Terence here. Today, we will be talking about an exciting new launch that's coming up. That's Springleaf Residence. With me here, I have Aaron, the lead IC for Springleaf Residence.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm really excited to share with our viewers on Springleaf Residence, a new mega development that is set to TOP in 2029. This is located in the OCR region along Upper Thomson Road in District 26. Springleaf Residence is going to be a 99 years leasehold development consisting of 5 blocks of 25-story tall. So this makes it the first high-rise development in the area. Neatly integrated with a one conservation building, which is the ex-Seletar Institute or Upper Thomson Secondary School. It offers buyers 941 units ranging from 1 to 5 bedroom. There is definitely something suitable for all of you here. Now, if I understand correctly, you happen to be one of the students in this conservation house, right?
Oh, yeah. I was actually previously from Seletar Institute.
Wow. So, definitely this is a place where you have fond memories, right?
Nostalgic.
Yeah, and this is actually a joint development by Guocoland and Hong Leong. Is that right? So
yes, it is.
We can be assured of the quality finishing that comes along with it.
Oh, definitely. Let's start with the developer. Guocoland is one of Singapore's most respected real estate names. With a reputation for high-end residential developments like Midtown Modern, Martin Modern and Warwick Residence, they are also a multiple real estate award winner, known for excellence in sustainable design, architecture and innovation, both locally and internationally. And Guocoland is part of the Hong Leong Group, one of the Asia's most established and diversified conglomerates. With this strong backing, buyers can be assured of, like what Aaron says, quality, reliability and long-term value. Okay, so Aaron, why Springleaf Residence?
Springleaf Residence is truly a development where urban convenience meets nature's beauty. In Singapore, when it comes to buying property, the number one question that people would like to ask, be it buying or renting, is this property near the MRT? I'm glad to inform that this Springleaf Residence is literally just a stone throw away. We are only a 2 minutes walk to the Springleaf MRT station.
Wow, you can roll to the exit. Huh?
You can roll to the exit, no issues. For Springleaf MRT itself, this is not any other MRT station. This is actually the Thomson East Coast Line. So what is so great about the Thomson East Coast Line, if you may want to ask? This is probably the most valuable MRT station line because it connects you to very important places like the CBD in the Shenton Way and also the shopping belts in Orchard Road, and most importantly, it connects you to the rest of the world in future because it will be linked to the future Changi Terminal 5.
As well as
to the Woodlands North, where you have your RTS bringing you to JB, our Singaporeans' favorite spot.
So you don't even need to drive.
You don't even need to drive. Yes, it's going to be really convenient.
In fact, we recently also attended URA's debrief on the master plans and all that. So we also realized that if we read a little bit more deeper, we see that the next phase of transformation in Singapore actually surrounds a lot in this MRT line,
area, right?
The Thomson East Coast Line, right?
Yes.
The Northern Corridor, all the way from even in the Woodlands North. We saw some of the developments like CDL's Grand being launched in Woodlands, and then more lands being released down to all the way to Lentor, where you see a lot of launches back to back.
Yes.
And it has already launched almost close to 3,000 units of homes in the area, and more to come. And then as well as, all the way towards the East Coast and the future connection to the MRT, the so-called the Changi International Airport as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what makes Springleaf Residence so unique is that, although you are right next to the MRT, you are also surrounded by forest and greenery because you are literally just right next to the Springleaf Forest. So, where in Singapore can you find a development where you are so close to the MRT, yet you are so close to the nature?
And I heard it is actually a first of something.
Yes, this is actually the first of its kind where the developments, they try to blend in seamlessly with the nature. In fact, Guocoland adopted this, what we call the biodiversity sensitive approach when it comes to designing the architecture design and the building construction and all these things, so that, it tries to mimic the nature itself so that it doesn't look out of place.
I heard this is more like a pilot development which the authorities plays a big part on how things is going to be designed, especially the design of the development, as well as, of course, to mitigate the intrusion between the wildlife into us and as us into their homes as well in the forest.
Exactly. So in that way, this makes Springleaf Residence truly a home in the forest, a forest in the home. Yes. And another major draw I feel that, for Springleaf Residence is that, just across the road, you actually have your variety of local and international cuisine, from Yong Tau Hu, from, the Springleaf Prata, all this, right? And what's going to happen is that in the near future, we actually have another plot of land. Right now it's currently for tender, and this will actually be a mixed development with a first story commercial. This probably, I heard you're going to have a supermarket inside there, and that will actually bring more convenience than whatever it is right now.
So that is going to be more expensive.
Usually, for mixed development, they tend to be priced higher, and moreover, for this development itself is in a way integrated to the MRT. So we do expect, this plot of land and future selling price to be more expensive.
I also understand that there's a lot of homes being introduced in the particular area from Chencharu and all this as well, right?
Yeah, the BTOs are already, up for sale in Chencharu area. And, recently we also have news that the golf course are going to be gone. So the Orchid Country Club, is going to go in 2030, and there's going to be new residential unit
more
there,
homes,
which is really very near Springleaf itself.
Besides all this, I remember looking at one slide in one of our presentation where it shows the master plan, where there's many plots of land in there, even in the vicinity of the land plot of Springleaf Residence.
Yes.
There's a lot of residential land plots being carved out.
Yes, subjected to future detailed planning. Yeah, but it's really two big plots of land right next to Springleaf area itself.
So living in Springleaf right now, we will enjoy the first mover advantage.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's be a little bit more practical. I think that in the northern side of Singapore, over the past, I would say the recent years, we saw a good supply of private residential homes coming up in the Lentor estate. Is there a risk of oversupply?
Well, for Lentor area itself, we currently have 6 launches already. And do you know that for all these launches, the take-up rate as of today, we are looking at 97% sold.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to look for something besides Springleaf, if I'm going to go to Lentor, so a lot of people will say that, but maybe I don't have to wait so long. Because some of the projects, especially like Lentor Modern, is going to TOP soon.
Yes.
So if I'm going to look for something in that area right now, so I don't have a lot of choices.
If you are looking for new launches, actually you really don't have much choices. Why so? Because Lentor Modern is fully sold, Lentor Mansion is fully sold, Lentor Hill Residences, there's only like 2 1-beders left, and Lentor Central Residences, there's only 1 4-bedroom.
Wow.
That's it.
Lentor Central was launched very recently only.
Yes, in fact it was launched only in March this year. So, it's only 4 months and we have only 1 unit left.
Wow.
Hopefully, by the time Springleaf Residence is launched, it will be sold already.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So how about the price range wise? What kind of prices are we expecting that Springleaf will launch?
I think, for all developments that is near MRT, you definitely have to pay a premium for it, right? But the fact that, for Lentor itself, actually most of the development are near the MRT.
Right.
Why is it that, the take-up rate is so good? The price is probably something that really attracts buyers.
What kind of price is it in Lentor now?
So, if you look at the average transacted price in the Lentor estate, you are looking at probably about 2,200 to 2,300 region.
Right.
Yeah, and if you were to compare, for example, the recent launch Leadenwood, which is next to the MRT, average price is really 2,450. And if you were to consider some of the RCR region where your new launches near MRT can actually touch 3,000.
Correct.
So when you see something like 2,300 PSF, that is something like, wow.
It's a must-buy pricing.
A very good price, for them to grab, because if you don't grab it today, probably you will not get this kind of price anymore.
So we are anticipating that Springleaf Residence is going to be in the range of about 2,000.
Yeah, we're actually expecting the Springleaf Residence price to be on average between 2,200 to 2,300.
Very attractive.
Very attractive. Yes.
So when are we expecting it to launch?
Okay, we are expecting Springleaf Residence to preview in early August. So that is really very soon.
I think we hear a lot of good points of Springleaf. Once again, Springleaf Residence preview date is on 2nd August and it will TOP in 2029. Remember to register your appointment with your preferred OrangeTee agents. We hope you like what we shared. Do leave us questions in the comments and we will get back to you soon. Once again, I'm Terence.
And I'm Aaron.
And we will see you again soon.
Bye.